Hey guys, this is Patty B within the Holler. I got another firearm I'd like to share with y'all. This is the H&K SP5 chambered in 9mm parabellum. The H&K SP5 is the semi-automatic version of the full auto MP5. This is a true H&K made in Germany, so that's pretty cool. I'd like to give a big shout out to my buddy Moose who let me borrow this because this is a pretty expensive firearm, and it was quite generous of him to let me borrow this for a review. Yeah, so the HK SP5 is a semi-automatic pistol that feeds typically from 30 round mags, but they make different magazine sizes. That features a roller delayed blowback method of operation. The SP5, MP5, it's just an iconic SMG. Non-gun people recognize what this thing is just because it's been in so many movies and on the news and everything else. Yeah, to me, it's, the silhouette of this is right up there with, I guess, Tommy gun, the Uzi, the MP40 is maybe some of the most recognizable SMGs. So I'm not gonna go too deep in the history, but, this was designed in the 60s, and, they started fielding it, and it's been used by, militaries, police, and SWAT teams worldwide since its introduction. Just because, its most notable feature is its controllability and light recoil due to the roller delayed blowback method of operation, to where it just doesn't recoil as much as standard blowback guns. Yeah, I've shot a handful of other 9mm PCCs before that are just direct blowback, and they just frankly recoil more, which makes this thing so nice. So we'll go over some of the features on this. Start off with, it's got an 8.9-inch cold hammer forged barrel, which is nice. On my scale, the way this one's set up with optic and everything, this weighs 7 pounds 1 ounce. So even though it's kind of small, it's kind of thick and weighs a little bit, but that probably helps with the recoil mitigation as well. So we can start back here on the back with the features. It's a pistol, so he's got a brace, and this is the telescoping style brace that has, I'm not sure, I think like 2 positions. All the way in, and then all the way out right there. So that's pretty sweet. It's pretty comfortable. I've only put a couple mags through this so far. He gave it to me to borrow, and I couldn't wait to film this intro first. I had to go outside and shoot a couple mags just to do it, and yeah, it's pretty sweet. So come down here to your lower. You got a polymer lower. He is a lefty, so he's got his selector on this side. He also has installed a binary trigger in this, so when you're in the binary position, which that's safe, semi, and binary, that whenever you pull the trigger, it fires, and then you let go of the trigger, it fires. So if you manipulate the trigger pretty fast, this thing rips off rounds like it's full auto, which is pretty awesome. You've got your typical HK style rear drum sight. He's got a rail up here, and he's got a Trijicon MRO, which is a pretty nice optic. Your mag release down here, you've got like AK style. And it also has a push button, but you can't push that button with your trigger finger unless, maybe Shaquille O'Neal could, because it's so far away, you just can't reach it. So I think most people just run the paddle. Out here on the front, he's got a Midwest Industries rail on it, so we can add some M-LOK, so we can put rails and lights and lasers and whatever else he wants. You got your charging handle, which you can lock it in the rear position, and you want to look cool and slap it down. You got your typical HK style front sight. You got a little sling loop right here. You've got your tri-lug adapter, so for mounting of suppressors, and then also it is threaded 1/2x28 for other adapters or suppressors or muzzle devices or whatever you want to put on it. So yeah, I put 2 mags through this already, and frankly, I'm dying to go outside and shoot it some more. So, yeah, enough talk. Let's go outside and see how much money I can spend on 9mm ammo, because, why not? Try this binary trigger out and see if we can rip off some bursts.
All right, my buddy George came out, brought us some 9mm subs in his can, so we're gonna shoot this thing suppressed. It's pretty sweet. Thank you, Moose. Perfect. All right. What do you think? Very nice. Oh. What do you think, Mike?
Wonderful. Absolutely amazing.
How,
Go ahead.
how does it compare to a blowback gun?
I mean, there's no comparison. I mean, we've shot the ARVs, we've shot Scorpions, Foxtrot mics. This is a whole nother level.
It is. The recoil management is just amazing.
Yeah. The money you spend on this is well worth it. Well worth it. Nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very, very sweet shooting. Oh my God.
All right, so I've had the SP5 for about a week and a half now, and I put 500 or 600 rounds through it. I've had different buddies come over and shoot it and see what they thought. And man, without question, I just don't think I've ever had a firearm that I've shot or had other people come over here and shoot that leaves a smile on your face, much like a SP5 with a binary trigger. Because man, it's just so much fun, and it's just so sweet. You know, you rip off a little full auto burst or close to full auto burst, whatever you want to call it, and man, it's just gonna put a smile on your face. This thing's awesome. It just, everything about it is just cool, you know, from just the way it looks, and you know, from moving stuff it's cool, but then you get out and shoot it and it's still pretty awesome. You know, the manual of arms is a little bit different than, you know, AR style stuff, but you know, it's still pretty easy to learn. You know, mag changes are different because, you know, you're supposed to lock the bolt back, then do your mag change, then slap it down. So just give you a little bit of training on it, you know, get you up to speed. But man, it's just fun. It's a whole lot of fun. And I don't think I could give them a spring for HK, but you know, you can buy the Turkish variants for, you know, $1,600–1,700. I'm thinking about spraying for one of those just because this thing's so awesome. So reliability wise, you know, there were no issues. This thing just runs like a champ. There were no problems at all. So I don't think you'd ever have to worry about reliability with this thing. Accuracy wise, you know, we didn't shoot it really for accuracy. I shot it out to 100 yards. And of course, you know, it's fine out there. You can tattoo steel all day long out there. More than accurate enough for its intended purpose. But man, it's just awesome. Just a lot of fun. So, give you one more good look. All right, guys, there you go. H&K SP5. Y'all have a nice day.